Hey, what's up guys? Hey, I wanted to talk to you about the Dave Phillips situation. What's going on with there, where I stand with this clown, and just kind of go from there. So that's what we're going to talk about. But I'm going to grab some food first, and then we will, after I'm done eating, I'll come back and I'll address this issue. Because this is stupidity, it's out of control, so I got to say something. Hey, what's up? So here's the issue. Before I get started, I want to go ahead and address another issue that's unrelated, but kind of related. Bill, over in McCullough, I touched base with him earlier today, and I sent him a message and I said, bro, I'm hearing you threw me under the bus. What's up with that? And he didn't realize what was going on. He thought he was telling a humorous story that people would think was funny, and he didn't realize he was giving people that genuinely hate me with a passion their latest bait to try and cause trouble. I genuinely believe that Bill did not realize who he was talking to. I don't remember the details, but if I remember right, the bill was about 700 pesos, and I think Bill paid 300, I paid 400, I think is what it was. And that's as simple as that. I mean, that is what it is. And that's all that really needs to be said about that with Bill. Now, let's get on Dave Phillips. Okay, this guy is the most arrogant, repulsive, egotistic, condescending person that I've ever had contact with. Now, those of you that know me, have known me for years, know me 20 years or more, you know I have been around some very condescending jerks, you know, through sports and different things. This guy is probably the most condescending person I've ever met. I've never heard him say a positive thing. And this is really weird because he's from Texas. And Texans, my image of Texans are very hospitable, very nice. These are the guys that will pick the shirts off their back to help a stranger. That's the Texas that I know. This guy represents a Texas that I just don't know. I mean, you know, Texan hospitality is a lot like Missouri hospitality. You know, but this guy just doesn't represent that in any way, shape, or form. But here's the thing, he finally did. I did catch the podcast from last night where he finally admitted to doing some of the things. So I guess that's positive. And let's give him credit where credit's due. My big issue with it is, one of the big issues was, now he denies making it, but he does not deny distributing it. There was a fake, I don't think it's online still, there was a fake wanted poster, okay? And he was definitely distributing it. He had downloaded it, assuming he downloaded it, he didn't make it, and was distributing it across Facebook. That I do know. Okay, I know that for a fact. That's actually how I found out his last name. With that said, though, that's a crime. I mean, distributing a fake wanted poster is a crime. Not to mention that, you know, it was done in Photoshop, not InDesign. That means you don't even know what the fuck you're doing. But anyway, that's that. Now, about this quote-unquote poor comment. Okay, first of all, I did not make it. He says, oh, I can't prove it. If you can't prove it, why you keep going on about it? Simple as that. If you have no evidence to back up your claim, why do you keep going on for the last 2 freaking months about it, crying about it like a little baby, if you don't even have the evidence to back it up? Because let me tell you something, if I would have said it in a video, you would have downloaded it as evidence. If I would have said it in a comment, you would have screenshotted it immediately so that I couldn't have deleted it. So if you don't have the evidence, it didn't happen. It's as simple as that. And what it is I said it about OFWs. And because your bar girl was an OFW. Therefore, then I must have said it about her. So indirectly, kind of, sort of, but I did not call your wife a whore. It's as simple as that. Now, did I call her an mail-order bride after I was pushed by your stupidity? Yes, I was. Okay. Did I call her a go-go girl? Indirectly, yes, I did. Hey, I'll admit it. Yeah, I did. After you started being a dickhead to everybody, yeah, I did. And so, no, I don't have a problem with coming right out and saying that. Yes, I did. And I have no issues with that. You know, if I say something, I'll stand by it. I'm not gonna back down and apologize and retract my words and do all that just because someone is butthurt and offended. No way. That's not my style. That's not the way I am. That's not my ethics. That's not my morals. Okay? If I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna stand by what I said. And if people get offended and hurt, so what? So be it. I'm still going to stand up for what I believe. And I'm not going to back down just because it's unpopular or because somebody's mad at me. I mean, that's stupid. That's being spineless is what that is. So, no, yeah, I said it. I called her an bride. Guilty as charged. Indirectly, I didn't mention her name, but called her a go-go girl. Guilty as charged. You know what? Was she an OFW or more accurately an international prostitute? According to you, she was. So, I mean, and yeah, that's what OFWs really are. By the way, you want to talk about you know, some people are going around YouTube right now talking about human trafficking. OFWs are human trafficked. The OFW program is human trafficking. That's a whole different story. Because as long as the government gets their cut, everything's cool, right? Who cares what happens to these stupid girls that would go halfway around the world in dangerous war zones just so they can send a buck or two back. Unbelievable. Just completely unbelievable. Now, let's address your show, your hour of hate, an hour of slander. Because that's really all your show does, is sit around and slander people. I don't think I've listened to one of your shows where you didn't talk about me at some point in that show. Okay? Almost every single show you have, you before it's over, you get around to me. Okay? That's just a reality. You make all kinds of wild, ridiculous claims. Going around claiming that I'm homeless is an insult to people that really are homeless. Whether you know it or not, and whether you give a fuck or not, there are homeless Americans in the Philippines that are down on their luck, that have been screwed over by little hoochie mamas and bar girls. Or / OFWs. You know, gold diggers. Okay? And, you know, there really is some people hurting. Manila Bay is full of these type of people. So when you go around calling someone that's not homeless, it's an insult to people that really are going through that. That's the first thing. Completely a lack of empathy for your fellow countrymen. But I don't have a camera. I sold all my cameras. What is this? Oh, it's a camera. Oh, it's a Sony NEX 5N. Oh, I must have a camera. Here's my laptop. I don't have a laptop according to you. Oh, well, I have a laptop. So, what is it, man? See, you make all these wild accusations claiming I'm under investigation by the FBI for wire fraud. You care to give evidence of this? I mean, you made wild claims. I mean, you've repeated some other wild claims. Claim that I'm a terrorist? Like, seriously? I mean, claim that the funny one, I'm part of Al-Qaeda. How would a hardcore classical Pentecostal be part of Al-Qaeda? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you make these obnoxious claims that have no bearing on life, and what it all really amounts to is you really don't know shit about me, and you think you do because you're repeating other people's gossip, okay? Instead of coming to me and asking me a question, because that would be too responsible, okay? And at the end of the day, my private life is none of your fucking business. You know what? People ask me all the time about something that happened in 2007. You know what I tell them? It's none of your business. That was 10 years ago. Who cares? So, I want to leave you with this. This to him and this is to everybody. If you think you're getting an apology out of me for something I did not say, or even something I did say, you're living in a dream world. It's as simple as that. There will be no apology. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Period. That's just the way it is. I'm not a spineless liberal who goes around apologizing for every little thing. Not gonna happen. So that's just as simple as it gets. I can't put it any more clear than this. You know what? Everybody has cried for apologies for this and for that, and no one has gotten it. So just something to consider. And anyways, other than that, I'm out of here. Hopefully we'll be back to a more positive and more uplifting, family-friendly travel vlogs soon. But I gotta deal with this. I gotta deal with these jackasses. Anyways, that's that. And see ya.